grade 1! Welcome back to our music classes. I hope you had a wonderful spring break. We spent 1 week without doing any lessons, but I did get a chance to look at all of your responses to the previous 5 music lessons. Thank you so much for doing such a good job with them. I loved your responses, and keep posting more so that I can watch them and give you more feedback on your work. You guys are amazing! Today we're going to be working on 2 things. One is something that we already know, which is so, la, and mi. The other is something completely new, and we're going to be talking about form in music, but I will explain that later. Now we're going to do a singing warm-up. Get your bodies ready. We're going to warm up our voice, so please repeat after me. My turn, then your turn. Ooh. Now let's try the really long one all together, all the way from super, super high to super, super low with a big explosion at the end. Ready, set, go! Let's quickly review our hand signs. Show me la, show me so, and show me mi. All right, my turn, your turn. Please repeat after me. So, mi, mi. So, la, mi. So, mi, so. So, la, mi. La, mi. Mi, so, la. So, la, mi. Mi, so, soup! Today we are going to put the sounds of so, la, and mi together with music notes and music notation. So I have here 6 so, la, mi cards. I'm going to point at the notes and it will be your job to sing them. I'm going to give you always the first note of the card. At the end, after you've sung, I will check with you and we'll see if you got it right. Let's begin with the first card. This first note is so, as we can see on the second line of the staff. This staff has 3 lines. 1, 2, 3. On the second line, we have so, which means that on the first line, we will have mi. So this is your first note. So, can you sing this card? Ready, go. If you sang so, mi, so, you got it right. Let's move on to this next one. This first note is mi. Mi. Ready, sing. If you sang mi, so, mi, you did a great job. Next card begins on so. Ready, sing. We have a new note here that we haven't talked about. The note that is above so on the second space of the 3-line staff is called la. If you sang so, la, so, you did a fabulous job. Next card. First note is so. Ready, sing. If you sang so, me, you are wonderful. We have 2 more cards. This next one starts on me. Me. Try this one. Ready? Go. Me. If you sang mi, sol, la, you did great. And we have now the last card. If you notice, it is the opposite of the card that we just did. So we start on la and we go down. Good luck to you. This is what la sounds like. La. Ready? Sing. If you sang la, so, mi, you are the king of solfa. Well done. Now we're going to learn about form. In music, form is really important because it tells us the structure of a song or the shape of a song. Sometimes a song or a piece of music can be divided into many different parts. We can call those parts sections. Can you say form? Form. Can you say sections? Sections. Today we're going to learn how to listen to music so we can tell the form. So we can tell how many parts the song is divided into. Like I said, sometimes songs have many sections. Sometimes they only have one. We can tell the difference between sections because the music sounds a little bit different. Today's example is divided into 3 parts. So I want us to work together to discover what is the form. I want you to listen carefully, and I'll be doing this along with you. The first section of the song starts at the very beginning, so that's very easy to hear, and I want you to keep your hands on your lap for it. When you hear that the music changes and it's very different, it means that we went into the second section of the song. Once you hear the second section, I want you to put your hands on your head. Then will come the third section. If you think that the third section is completely different from section 1 and section 2, I want you to put your hands in the air. If you think that the third section is the same as 1, I want you to put your hands on your lap. Let's get ready to listen and react to the music. Remember, like I said, section 1, hands on your lap. When you hear the difference of the music and you hear that section 2 has started, hands on your head. And then when you listen to section 3, you need to choose. If it's the same as section 1, hands on your lap. If it's the same as section 2, hands on your head. If it is something new, hands in the air. While you keep your hands on your lap, on your head, in the air, or whatever you think, please tap the steady beat with your marshmallow fingers. Here we go! This is all still section 1. This sounds very different. Section 2. Section 3 sounds a lot like section 1, so we're going to pat on our knees. I hope you were tapping on your lap and on your head along with me. Did you notice that section 1 and section 3 are exactly the same? The only different section was the middle section, section 2. All right, So let's talk about the form of the song that we just listened to. We talked about how section 1 and section 3 are the same, and how section 2 is different in the middle. We're going to assign some shapes to each section. I chose a blue triangle for section 1. Here it is. And because section 2 is different, are we going to use a triangle? We are not. I chose for that an orange circle because we have two different sections, blue triangle and orange circle. Now, section 3 is the same as section 1. So do you think we're going to use the same shape as section 1 or a different shape? If you guessed the same, you are right. We're going to have a blue triangle again. So this is the form of this piece of music. It's triangle, circle, triangle, because it has 3 sections and 2 of those are the same. Now we're going to listen again. This time, when you hear section 1, I want you to gallop around the room. When you hear section 2, I want you to skip. And when you hear section 3, because it's the same as section 1, you're going to gallop again. When you gallop, you keep one foot in front of the other at all times. And when you skip, you switch your feet like this. Now that you know what you need to do, make sure that you find an open space at home where you can gallop and skip without hurting yourself or hurting anyone, not running into all your stuff. And let's get started. Listen and move accordingly. We start with section 1, galloping. Still galloping. Section 2. Back to galloping. I hope you had a lot of fun reacting to the music and differentiating between the different sections by galloping or skipping. As usual, if you'd like, you can make a video of yourself responding to this lesson, and I would be super happy to watch it and leave you a comment with some feedback. Keep working hard, wash your hands, stay safe, and I will see you next week with a new music lesson. Bye, 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 bye. Now that you know what you need...